Hi, everybody. How are you? It's such a beautiful day outside. I hope that you've been out and enjoying the sun and enjoying the breeze and enjoying everything that's out there. I went out with my dog for a little walk. She was very happy. Well, here we are. It's a streaming Post Oak Performs Day. Why don't we start with a little bit of a warm-up dance? If you see a dog or a cat walk through, it's their house. Woohoo! Oh, it's more fun with more people, though. Oh. Huh. Hey. Naughty neighbors. Always roar. Fly like a bird. There you go. Oh! Here we go. Such a nice warm up, right? How do you friends? How do your neighbors dance? Wow. Well, I see that I'm so happy to see people here. Ah, you know, I have some of the best friends all over. My friends are kind, my friends are gentle, my friends are curious, they help each others, they believe that they can, they show kindness, and oh my gosh, they work together. And you know what? They are always grateful for so many, even the smallest things, and they always work to do their best. They choose peace and they challenge the norm because we are boom, host. All right. Well, I got another couple songs that I'd love to share with you. This one, you all know it very well. I am going to read a book. A book is a song is a book. Are you ready? Oh, can you see it? I'll hold it up so that you can. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, a hole. Mend the hole then, dear Georgie, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. Mend the hole then, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. Mend the hole. With what shall I mend it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I mend it, dear Liza? With what? With a straw, dear Georgie, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. With a straw, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. With a straw. Oh, the straw is too long, dear Liza, dear Liza. The straw is too long, dear Liza, too long. Then cut it, dear Georgie, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. Then cut it, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. Cut it. You see, I'm fishing. With what shall I cut it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I cut it, dear Liza? With what? With a knife, then, dear Georgie, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. With a knife, dear Georgie, with a Georgie, with a knife. Well, this knife is too blunt, dear Liza, dear Liza. This knife is too blunt, dear Liza, too blunt. Whet the knife then, dear Georgie, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. Whet the knife then, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. Whet it. With what shall I wet it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I wet it, dear Liza? With what? With a stone then, dear Georgie, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. With a stone then, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. With a stone. The stone is too dry, dear Liza, dear Liza. The stone is too dry, dear Liza, too dry. Then wet the stone, Georgie, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. Wet the stone then, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. Wet the stone. With what shall I wet it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I wet it, dear Liza? With what? With the water, dear Georgie, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. With the water, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. With the water. In what shall I get it, dear Liza, dear Liza? In what shall I get it, dear Liza? In what? In the bucket, dear Georgie, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. In the bucket, dear Georgie, dear Georgie. In the bucket. But there's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, a hole. That was the book, There's a Hole in the Bucket, which was adapted by my friend John Feierabend and illustrated by a woman named Marissa Madonna, who studied in Connecticut. And her best memories are fishing with her father at the shore. That's why you saw all the fishing stuff. It's a great song. Maybe you'd like to sing it with me. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, a hole. Now you mend the hole. What do you mend it with? With a straw. The straw is too long, you cut the straw. What do I cut it with? You cut it with a knife. The knife is too blunt. Well, wet the knife. Well, what do I wet it with? Well, when you wet it, it's sharpening it. With a stone, dear George. but the stone is too dry because you have to have something on the stone to be able to sharpen the knife. Well, then you wet it and you can put water on or oil, but water, if it's there, use it. Put the water, George. And then what shall I get it in, Liza? Oh, get it with the bucket, Georgie. But Liza, there's a hole in the bucket. Hole in the bucket, dear Liza, a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, a hole. Oh, wow. You know, glad you're all here. Bangala piace a se, Bangala piace a se, 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 a se. Bangala piace a se, Bangala piace a se. Ashe, 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 ashe. You know, you guys, please remember, sing that song with your parents. And when you sing it with them, how are you going to do it? You're going to go, Funga, I love ya. Ashe, ashe, mom and dad. Funga, I love ya. Ashe, ashe. Sisters and brothers too. Ashe, ashe. You know it's right. Ashe, ashe. Ashe, ashe. Ashe, ashe. Welcome, welcome, everybody. I have another song for you. This one is, I think it's a lot of fun. And oops, the piano wants to join in. But I'm going to let the piano stay out of it this time. The other day, I met a bear out in the woods, way out there. The other day, I met a bear out in the woods, way out there. Well, you know, actually, this song does have a story like the first one I did with you. So how about I put the guitar down, excuse me, and I switch to the book. This is another one that was adapted by my friend John Feierabend, and it was illustrated by a different person. Her name was Julia Love Miller. The other day, I met a bear out in the woods, way out there. The other day I met a bear out in the woods, way out there. I looked at him, he looked at me. Ooh, I sized him up. He sized up me. He said to me, why don't you run? I see you ain't got any gun to hunt no bears. I said to him, that's a good idea. So come on, feet, let's up and fleet. And so I ran away from there, but right behind me was that bear. Oh, what do I see ahead of me? A great big tree. Oh, glory be. The lowest branch I'd have to jump and to trust my luck. Oh, and so I jumped into the air. What happens? But I missed that branch way up there. Oh no! Now don't you fret and don't you frown, because what happened? 'cause I caught that branch on the way back down. Woo! This is the end. There is no more. Unless I see that bear once more. Hold it. The song ended? This is the end. There is no more. Unless I see that bear once more. The other day, I met a bear. Did you like that song? Fun bear. You know, can you imagine being a little fox out in the forest? And oh my goodness, there's a great big bear. And this bear is about 500 times bigger than, well, that's not 500 times, maybe only 20 times. But you know what? That is more than enough. Yeah. Well, I'd be pretty scared. That fox doesn't quite look scared, and that bear looks kind of friendly. Till he stood up. They kind of talked, but then the bear was like, yeah, I am a lot bigger than you. Yeah, and so I realized it must be time to go. Wow, a fox running from a bear. That means foxes are really fast, doesn't it? I think so. That's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Bow, 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 Belinda, bow, 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 Belinda, bow, 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 Belinda, won't you be my darling? Bow, 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 Belinda, bow, 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 Belinda, bow, 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 Belinda, won't you be my darling? I wonder, what could you do with that song? You could probably make up some choreography. I'll give you an example. Left hand around Belinda, left hand around Belinda, left hand around Belinda, won't you be my darling? Or back to back Belinda, back to back Belinda, back to back Belinda, won't you be my darling? Promenade around Belinda, promenade around Belinda, promenade around Belinda, won't you be my darling? Through the tunnel, oh Belinda, through the tunnel, oh Belinda, through the tunnel, oh Belinda, won't you be my darling? I bet you could come up with all kinds of steps, right? Lay right down, Belinda, lay right down, Belinda, lay right down, Belinda, won't you be my darling? Run backwards, Belinda, run backwards, Belinda, run backwards, Belinda, won't you be my darling? So, it's such an easy song. You can make up words, you can make up all kinds of stuff. Yeah, Zoom setups are always unusual. What can we do? I'm not at school, I'm not in my living room. Oh, I am in my living room. I could try. Oh, you guys might like to see this. Oh, there's my dog. There we are. Nope, that doesn't work very well, does it? I'll go back to the regular one. So yeah, this is what we're doing. We're all at home. It's all so interesting, but I'm so glad to see you guys again. And I guess we can sing our song again. Fanalafia, she, fanalavia, Philadelphia. Ashe, 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 ashe. I'm so glad you joined me. Friends, I'll see you another time. I'll see you online in other Zoom setups. Some of them will be fun, some of them will be interesting, but nonetheless, we'll get to see each other's faces again. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye, friends. Take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and remember that you guys are the most awesome. I'm going to put on my mask, my special Mardi Gras mask, because I didn't get to wear it this year. How's that? All right. Bye, friends. Bye, Mardi Gras.